mean, you got all kinds of good stuff.
Like here. There, it's this camera now.
Holy shit! Look at that picture.
Right there.
That's
it's this camera.
Picture. You've got it. See,
right there.
Picture of the YouTube.
Look at yourself.
Yeah, point to the shitty camera.
Yeah, that's the camera I kept trying to use right there.
Woohoo! It's that camera. But now we're on the other good camera. Now we're on the good camera.
Now we're on the good camera.
Hey, right? Show them the cat in your front yard.
Oh, yeah, because that's fucking entertaining.
Well, the last 15 minutes have been totally entertaining.
Yeah, because I didn't want to fuck with the camera, but let's fuck with the camera for the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, at least it's working right now.
Yeah. The one person watching is entertained with it. You lucky bastard, you.
Hey, it's fun. I thought it was good.
So that's our show. Good night.
Yes, we got the camera working just in time to say goodbye.
Yeah. I was going to say we had a wonderful show, but that would be a lie. We do have the new Void Vader album that is out.
Yes, we do. Here, you can see this great album cover right here.
How can they see it?
Well, this is a tease.
They can only see the side of it.
Well, I didn't know you wanted to fully show it.
Why wouldn't we show it?
Because maybe you wanted to save it for later.
Why?
I don't know. Keep people listening.
I promoted that we were going to talk about the Void Vader album, and it's out, and look at this damn thing. It's freaking
beautiful.
Like the damn microphone's in the way. Son of a bitch, get out of the way.
Where's the camera now? The microphone.
The brand new
Soon
Void Vader. And the back. It's a freaking great album, by the way.
It is.
Yeah, there is
got some good riffs on it.
Yeah, this is like the kind of album you listen to when you're pissed off and you can't get your fucking camera to work, and you're like, hey, I need something to cheer me up.
Yeah, you want to play MacGyver's Mullet.
So you turn on some Void Vader here, because this is all happy music right here.
It is.
This is all good time music right here. This is not something you play when you want to go home and kick the dog.
No.
This is something you play when you got friends over, you want to have a good time, you want to throw a little bit of a party. You throw on some Void Vader, and everybody's like, God damn, what is that playing?
That's some good shit.
Like, that's Void Vader, you sons of bitches. How do you not know about Void Vader?
Yeah, they got a release party coming up for that, right?
They do?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in California.
Oh. Dang it, I won't be there. I don't travel well.
You don't travel well, or
Yeah.
don't travel well with others?
I don't travel well, especially if you got to be in an airplane. Like if I'm by myself, I'm fine if I'm driving, but that could take 3 days to get there?
Nah, you could do it in 2 if you don't sleep.
Oh, yeah. Sleep's overrated. Who the fuck wants sleep? Now we got to do this fucking bullshit.
Oh, you're just having all kinds of fun today.
We got to do this fucking bullshit of can't click on the fucking folder.
Great Fear Rising CD release show. That happens at 7 p.m. in Santa Ana, California, at a place called formerly Malone's. It's called Stages, but formerly known as Malone's, in case you're out in that neck of the woods.
You should go to the show.
And you have nothing better to do. Because you don't.
There's nothing better to do than go see Void Vader.
$10 gets you in the door. 21 and older, so I can't go.
You're not 21?
No.
Or you're older?
Anyways.
Older than 21.
So it's going to be pretty cool stuff, like it sounds like. It looks like they've got some other things going there. C40C, If I Fall, Project Denny Ray. All going to be there. The House of Metal presents Void's Vader.
That's correct.
Yeah. In case you need to know, that's like 604 East Dyer Road, Santa Ana, California. 7 p.m.
Be there, be square. That just sounded cool.
Because you're good like that.
I had to make it all official.
It doesn't get much more official than that.
Like a meltdown from the riff on his Twitter account.
Yeah.
He said, "What's a great album to listen to?" And I said, Void Vader, The Great Fear Rising. And he liked it. So maybe Meltdown is checking out Void Vader.
Everybody likes whatever it is you recommend.
Well, everybody should like Void Vader, damn it, because they're good.
Yes, they are.
And did you have new music too, or are we just doing the Void Vader?
I don't know. You could play a couple songs off this album and introduce it to people.
Well, we played a new title track, Great Fear Rising.
I mean, I don't know what y'all want to do. I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff. I mean, I got New City of the Week, and I got New Royal Bliss. That's not New Royal Bliss, but it's sort of New Royal Bliss because I didn't know they did songs over the COVID break we've been on. So I've got some of that. And
So we've got New City of the Week.
there's also some Hot Brazilians that you want to listen to.
I do.
Yeah, I told you about the Hot Brazilians. Because everyone likes a Hot Brazilian.
It depends on what you're talking about when you say hot Brazilian.
It doesn't come with chilies. That's all I know. So I don't know. It depends on what you want to play. You can play all
All of it.
stuff. All of it at one break.
All of it
Wow.
right now.
Well, there's also-
Let's blow our load right now.
Why not? We've blown the beginning of the show. We might as well blow the middle of it.
What is the new Royal Bliss that I was unaware of?
I don't know. There's 2 songs in there by Royal Bliss. You should be downloaded from the other day. That's one of them.
Feeling Whitney?
Yeah. And it looks like the one just below it, too. Was it Fire Within or something like that? Is that what it said?
Sure.
I mean, it was
Yes, that's what it said.
cool. From Royal Bliss. Good guys.
So Void Vader, City of the Week, Royal Bliss.
What City of the Week one did you get? United Hate or whatever?
Yes.
Yes, that's the latest one. They've got a video with it, too. If you like Killer Pandas, I don't know if they're killer pandas, but there's some pandas in the video.
And what else?
I don't know. It starts with an H. What is that? Hetatonic?
Hetatonic.
Is that what that is?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one?
I don't know. You like to play multiples, so pick some. It's off their latest stuff.
Desire from Blood?
Yeah, this is an all-chick band from Brazil.
That sounds like a happy song.
Well, you're in a happy mood, so it should fit right in.
And then Trash. That sounds like a happy song too.
The life you've been living for the last week.
Pretty much. Pretty damn accurate. I think that's everything. I guess we can throw some Don No Deals in the mix, and maybe somebody might get a laugh. I don't know. Probably not me, but somebody might.
It's all well worth it. This will be a good break. You guys will enjoy this music.
Yes, definitely. So brand new Void Vader, City of the Week, Royal Bliss, and Hetatonic.
I don't know. You're over there reading it off the screen. I can't see it from here.
Or is that how you say it? Hatomic?
We hit Atomic. Atomic. I'm sure the music gods probably already interviewed him by now.
So we will play all of this fine music, and then we will come back and I will pretend like we didn't have problems with the camera for the first 15 minutes.
How long is this wonderful interlude?
About 20 minutes.
Sweet.
So rock out with some Void Vader and City of the Week and Royal Bliss and Hatatomic, if that's what we're calling them. Hopefully that's how they say their name. I don't know.
If not, you can send us a nasty gram at whodis@tapdetroit.com.
Yeah, and I promise they respond to the emails right away.
Bullshit.
I mean, Dan is on the emails. Dan will respond right away, and he will give you the answer that you want. Trust me. It's his job here at Tap Detroit. We'll be back after these fine songs from some fine bands that you can probably go on the internet and support because they probably aren't playing very many shows and not making much money. You could probably go support them, buy a shirt, buy a hat, wink, wink, nod, nod, look, hat. You could go buy a hat or anything. Check them out. Go on the internet. Do stuff. Leave me alone. I'm going to play music. We'll be back. I knew that was coming. I knew that sneeze was coming. Really? Oh, what's this? As strange as angels, what?
That song jams.
That's what I said. This album is awesome.
Good stuff.
I want to frame these damn albums and put them up on the wall.
Fuck yeah.
This Void Vader, Immortal Guardian, and then if I get that Raven Black one, I want to have them up on the wall so people can see them when we're doing the show, you know?
They're good stuff. Nice novelties to have.
Holy crap, I'm winning $10 again.
Nice.
Won $10 last night. I need $17,000, but it's 10. $17,000, I'll be getting the sewer fixed. Oh, what's going on with this? Mock draft. I have no idea. I don't follow the draft. I just picked a bunch of players.
I know nothing about the draft. I didn't even know there was a draft going on right now.
I knew the draft was in April, but I don't really follow it. Like, I'm not going to sit there and watch it all night or whatever.
Why? We're not going to get anything good for our team, so.
I don't get that excited about it. Oh, crap. I gotta brought Virgil's root beer back.
Virgil's root beer.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
For $4. It wasn't that great, but man's like, oh, root beer. Oh, I'll try it. And then I tried it and I'm like, oh, it's not that great.
Yeah, I've had some that were pretty disappointed after. Like, oh, this is good stuff. And then I've tried it. I'm like, not buying it.
They used to have root beer at Moose McGregor's, like on tap. And oh my God, it was great. Like, I would get a root beer at the bar. They'd be like, you're not drinking? Like, no, I want the root beer. Give me the root beer.
I want the root beer, bitch.
Oh, Ted Nugent got COVID, huh?
Yeah, like a week ago.
There's another one that maybe he'll shut up now.
friends. This is Don No Deal again with a question for every one of you red-blooded American drivers, irregardless of race, creed, or color. Whether you're driving some fine example of Detroit iron or one of those slick little offshore jobs, your car means more to you than just tin, glass, and rubber. You want it shiny. You want it ding and dent free. You want to be able to lean back in the driver's seat and breathe that great new car smell. Bet you've even got one of those trendy auto bras on your
Somebody's listening to
vehicular true
Warren.
love. Now here's that question. What about the rear? Unsightly key marks? Unnecessary scratches? Road grime buildup? You don't want them, and Don No Deal is here to tell you that you just don't need to have them. You see, Don No Deal has the answer. Don No Deal Auto Shorts. You've got the bra on the front, and now
That's
you've
my
got
house.
skivvies from Don No Deal covering your backside. Available in a variety of colors and patterns.
That's where it is, right there.
Don No Deal Auto Shorts
That's
style
my
for
house.
personal vehicular love.
There's only one person
briefs,
on Stevens that would be listening, and that would be
why,
my
we
house.
even have Don No Deal Auto Thongs. Fit the four-wheel love of your life.
That's it, right
Don
there.
No Deal Auto Shorts, styles that fit your lifestyle, and watch the heads turn.
Ah,
as
God, that
cruise
rainstorm,
on by.
man. Oh, my
Stylish,
God.
practical, Don No Deal
Which
Auto
one?
Shorts. Order
The
yours
one today that
Not
covered
available
the
in
entire
any
state of
store.
Kentucky.
Ah, that must not have been fun.
And then I got to Cincinnati. It let up for a bit so I could open my windows, get some fresh air.
Grab some chili.
No, I didn't grab chili. I wanted to get out of Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then it rained the rest of the way.
Well, that's not important. It's been long, been long, been long. I was feeling with me and my homie said Houston. Causing close, thought I was winning. You knew I was losing. You told
Did they ever find out any more information on who stole the pickup, or if it was repo?
Sarah from Motion Device, and you're listening to us on the Plankman Show.
Who was that?
Oh, Sarah from Motion Device.
I think you need to play that again.
Because there was a little bit of news on the whole Motion Device front. It looks as though their guitar player is moving on. And I'll admit, I was kind of bummed. I was kind of worried. I thought maybe the band was breaking up and maybe there was some controversy or something, but he made it very clear. There was not a problem with any band members or any of that. It was just his personal, his personal choice. He wanted to move on. And I guess they're going to carry on as a 3-piece. So I haven't figured out who's doing what, but I guess they're going to carry on as a 3-piece. So I personally love Motion Device, so I hope they carry on because they got some awesome music, and we'll play them a little bit later here. But Ted brought us this. What was it? Hatomic?
We'll go with that for now.
I don't know how to say it, but hopefully they don't mind us screwing up the name.
Yeah, that was the last 2 songs. They have YouTube and, of course, everything else that goes along with it for social media, so you can check them out. They're on all the social media things.
And where are they from?
Brazil.
So that's like South.
Yeah, it's in South America.
Yeah.
One of the biggest countries in South America.
We're in North America, and they're in South America. So we're both in the Americas.
Yeah.
That's what we have in common.
And you both like metal.
And if you like metal, then you got that in common. So that was awesome. I dug that.
Oh, that's pretty cool because they're not bad.
And then, of course, we had Royal Bliss in there, one of our favorite bands.
Couple of songs that they released over the last year.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know they had done that.
I didn't either. I didn't know.
They actually released, I think, like 4 songs over the last year.
Yeah, we might have to try to get a hold of them and see if maybe we can do a little interview. Because we had fun last time we interviewed those guys.
Yeah, we did.
They were a riot. And then they were even more fun to hang out with at the show. So.
Hell yeah, they were. They were a blast.
And what was the other one? City of the Week?
City of the Week. With a new song. They've got a video that actually came out within the last 2 weeks, I believe. And that's pretty cool as well.
And where are they out of?
I have no idea off the top of my head, but they seem to spend a lot of time with Wisconsin.
With who?
In Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin.
Don't count me on that now because it's probably totally wrong.
That makes them almost local. Wisconsin's pretty close to Michigan, so, or at least close to the UP.
I honestly have no idea where they are truly from.
Well, we could probably look it up, I guess. I don't know.
But that's United Hate Division was the song you heard. They've got a great video of it as well. So if you want to see a video with some, I don't know, I think they're 2 giant pandas in it. It's pretty interesting. In July of this year, they're going to be playing at the Rock Fest in Wisconsin at Cabot.
Well, it doesn't say where they're from on their Facebook page.
No, it doesn't.
Why are you guys hiding from us? Oh, let's see if we can find out some information. Da, 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 da. Rockfest, Rocklahoma.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be like, hey, we're out of here. But not. They've done a lot of stuff. It's pretty, if you look at their biography, they've done a lot of touring.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm going to go with my original assessment.
So we're lying and saying that they're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin-ish. See, now that's the thing. You say that, and then you get them to call in and tell us we're full of shit, and they're actually from here, and you need to do this and do that. And
I'm going to share their video on our Facebook page. That's what I'm going to do.
you should.
If I can figure out how to do it. There we go.
You know how to do it. But they were actually going to come here before COVID was happening. They were.
They were?
Yeah, I want to say the tour date was. I want to say coming to the Token or something. And then
Oh, God darn it. There is a band coming to the Token, and I forgot who it was. Oh, it's a band that you like, too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Iron Maidens. The Iron Maidens.
The Iron Maidens.
Yes.
You like those people, too.
I'm just saying that you like Iron Maiden, and I like the Iron Maidens.
Yeah, y'all. There's the guitarist that's now performing, or he was performing before COVID hit. With Alice Cooper used to be in the band.
Alice Cooper used to be in the band
with his current guitarist used to be in the Iron Maidens.
You talking about Nita Strauss?
Yes, I am. She is one hell of a guitar player too. Oof. I stopped playing guitar because there's no point in it anymore.
There's no point in it anymore?
Yeah, well, I mean, what am I going to do at my age?
So what you're saying is I should just take this drum set and toss it in the garbage?
I didn't say that. I just don't have the time to invest in it as much as I should in order to keep it up to par. Heck, maybe we should give it away on your show.
Give what away?
My guitar.
Why would we do
I
that?
don't know. Maybe somebody wants it. All it's doing is taking up space. You can always buy another one later on if I decide to.
Oh, really?
Or I can play the thing that you've got over here that used to be loose. And then he can cringe in his nightmare sleeps and that.
Why would he cringe?
Because he would feel the horrible playing that would be going on.
Lou doesn't give a shit. They signed that and they gave it to me to have people that came in studio perform live, and I said, no, you guys signed it, so nobody's playing it. And then people play it anyway. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I say.
That's right.
Do the Iron Maidens not have... Oh, there they are. I was going to say, I know they have a Facebook page because, yes, this says hot off the presses. Westland, Michigan. We're taking over the Token Lounge on Sunday, July 11th.
Wow.
July 11th, Ted. You might have plans.
I might have plans if they let me in.
July 11th. I wonder how much the tickets are. How much you think they are?
For the Iron Maidens,
Yeah,
I'd say $15.
$25.
$25.
Yeah.
That's worth it.
No, they're very good. I'd pay it.
That's what I said. They're worth it.
Yeah. No, they put on a good show, man. I saw them a year or two ago.
Yeah, they were here a year or two ago, weren't they?
Yeah. And,
Same place.
yeah. And oh my God, like if you
Like you fell in love that night.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you're an Iron Maiden fan and like you're blind, you wouldn't know it was a bunch of girls playing Iron Maiden songs, you know. But thank God I can see because they are incredible, and I enjoyed it very much. And I'm not a big Iron Maiden dude like Ted. You know, Ted probably knows every Iron Maiden song there is. I don't know. You know, like, you know, but I dig the Iron Maiden stuff. You know, I like what's the one? Run to the Hills. I like that one.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I like that one.
So if I said, how's she going, eh? Where would you think they were from if I said they aren't from Canada? Where would be your next guess?
The UP,
All right, besides the UP.
Minnesota,
There you go.
because that's where my cousin lives.
Yep.
Oh, well, there we go. There's a reason for me to go visit my cousin, to be like, oh, I came out here to see this band. Really, I didn't come out here to visit you.
Yeah, how's she doing, eh?
I just needed a place to stay. I just needed a place to stay for a little bit. So let's see. What were we talking about?
Iron Maidens.
Oh yeah. So July 11th at the Token, you can see the Iron Maidens, and I don't know if that's you know, limited capacity because of COVID thing. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure we'll find out things as time goes on.
And so it may be one of those things where you want to get your tickets early because they may not allow, you know, what the Tokens, what, about 500-600 people?
Maybe.
700?
Could be. It looks like it's only 100 tickets by looking on for a lot of these things.
Yeah, so they may be, what is it, 10% capacity or something. I think that's the new thing right now. Of course, it seems to be different in different states.
Seems to be having a lot of tribute bands coming.
Which is very confusing. Because, like, I watch baseball and, like, some stadiums are, like, at 50% capacity. And, like, people ain't wearing masks. And it's just like, fuck it, we don't care anymore. And then you got, like, here in Michigan where we're like, yeah, you can have, like, 10%. 10% of the crowd, you know, like, yay, we can have 400 people scattered throughout the stadium.
Yes. Tantric's coming to the Token as well. I know that's right up there in your listening field.
Tantric, I think we interviewed them.
Trap as well.
I think we might have interviewed them too. They always seem to be together or kind of touring at the same time or something. I don't know. They always seem to be connected.
I think things are going to change as we get closer to summer. Just a sneaking suspicion.
Change for the better or the worse?
I don't know. It depends on, I don't know. It depends on how the political field is feeling.
Forget it. We're doomed.
I hate to say it, but there's a lot of it. You know, that it's all political. It's in everything you do.
Yeah, we're doomed.
Very much so.
Life's over. Just pack it up.
The end of America as we know it.
Head north.
I feel fine.
Head north.
Yeah, that'd be the place to go. North.
Yeah, well, I mean, head north and then cross the border and keep
going. Like you all of a sudden has a boat.
Yeah.
Doesn't come back one day.
And go join the Canucks, man, because, of course, they're, you know, Canada ain't doing much better with COVID, you know. Like, a lot of hockey games got shut down up there in Canada because COVID spread. And it's like, Canada is like all strict and shit, you know?
Yeah, very much.
Like, you go into Canada, you got to quarantine for 14 days before you can even go anywhere.
Now it seems the places that are more strict are having harder problems than the people that said fuck it
Yeah.
or had bad restrictions to begin with.
Yeah, it's like really weird because I'm like, god dang, Canada was like really strict and now they're having all this COVID outbreak, and it's like, well, what the fuck? Because like the NHL, the Canadian teams can't play the American teams. So all the American teams are down here playing each other, and the 5 or 6 Canadian teams are up there playing each other back and forth, and it's like,
when do you just give up? Because I mean, how many times do you see the same team play each other?
well, I don't understand how the playoffs are going to work now because you've got these 5 or 6 or whatever Canadian teams that have been playing each other like all year.
So what are you gonna? You're gonna have a dual cup, an America's Cup.
Well, no,
Canadian
some
Cup and then the United States
somehow
Cup.
something has to happen to where the Canadian teams have to come down here and join the United States teams
I mean,
in the playoffs.
I mean, we're getting close to playoff season, right? I mean, it's
about
the corner.
it's about to start, and that's why I'm like, well, are the Canadian teams gonna come down here and be in the mix, the ones that made the playoffs?
No, they're gonna have 3. They're gonna have you're gonna watch the same 6 teams in Canada play off for themselves for the Canadian Cup.
No, because they divided it into divisions this year, like north, east, west, and south, and 4 from each. So 4 from the north, which are the Canadian teams, there's going to be 4 there that get to be part of the playoffs. But I don't know how none of this works.
They're going to get out on a PlayStation and do it on a video game console.
No, I think what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to come down here.
But they can't. They can't cross the border.
Well, they're going to have to.
They can't.
Why not?
Because the border's closed.
So once you're in Canada, you can't leave.
You cannot go to Canada right now if you wanted to.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, I mean, if you got on a boat and went illegally, you could, but you can't fly into it. The crossing in Detroit's closed. You can't go there. Only trucks can.
Well,
only commerce.
Then how did they shoot The Curse of Oak Island?
Maybe they're all Canadian to begin with.
They're not. The 2 guys are from Upper Michigan. They had to go there. They had to wait 14 days before they could do anything.
I'm just telling you, you right now cannot go to the bridge and cross it.
No, I'm sure you can cross somewhere.
Yeah, you can.
So
travel between the borders closed.
So then how are they doing it? How is the NHL going to get these 4 teams involved in the Stanley Cup playoffs if they can't?
If they really wanted them to
and
play,
we can't go
they
there.
could have done it all season. Just come here and quarantine in a hotel for a week and then played the game.
Well, I don't see it happening.
I don't either.
I guess the Canadian teams are just fucked.
They can hang out with their poutine and maple syrup.
I guess the Canadian teams are just fucked. They're not part of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I don't feel like
even though the NHL says that they are.
They're probably hoping that was going to be over with by now, and it's not. I mean, if basketball can figure out how to do it, maybe that's what they'll do with basketball. They'll send them all down to Orlando. They can hang out in, a theme park, and then they could, sneak people in and out and get busted and fined and play in empty stadiums. Basketball was able to do it.
Yeah, well, we did it last year. Everybody went up to Canada. Everybody went up to Canada during the whole COVID thing. Like, trying to read this and see, yeah, because you got the East. The North is Toronto, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Montreal. So the Canadian teams are involved.
Well, that's good. I mean, they haven't played any American teams.
Yeah, but they're in the playoffs, so they got to come play.
Well, we'll find out because they got to come up with a decision soon. I mean, weren't all the Canadian teams hanging out in some place for a while?
No, they're all in Canada. They haven't.
That's what I said. Didn't the Canadian teams go to some place in Canada and hang out for a while?
And hang out.
I don't know. I thought they were maybe all playing in freaking
They're playing hockey. They're playing hockey right now.
I know they are, but I thought they were all doing it in the same freaking stadium or something.
The NHL regular season. The NHL will continue to assess the progression of the regular season before announcing definite dates for the start of the Stanley Cup playoffs. With the newly revised end of the regular season for the North Division, which is the Canadian teams.
Yes.
It is possible that the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs for the East, Central, and West could open in a few days earlier than the North.
Well, that's really informational.
The Discover Central and Honda West Division have regular season games May 10th. The Canucks, who have not played since March 24th, may return to practice on Monday. Where does it say how any of this is happening?
It doesn't tell me a damn thing.
It doesn't say a thing about how the Canadian teams are playing the American teams.
They probably have no clue.
The start of the Stanley Cup playoffs is unknown after the end of the regular season was extended to May 16th. The extension was necessary to accommodate rescheduled games for the Vancouver Canucks, who had 8 games postponed due to COVID. Games in the Scotia North Division, made up of the 7 Canada-based teams, will now end May 16th. Okay. Well, you still haven't said how are the Canadian teams? How are the Canadian teams playing the American teams? If you can't cross the border. So according to the NHL, it's happening. So they can cross the border. That's what I'm getting out of this. Because if they couldn't, they'd be saying something.
I don't think they have a clue.
I think
because I haven't found anything yet that's been informational.
Canadian teams. Let's look.
The
at
NHL will adhere to local and national government regulations as it prepares to adapt during the upcoming Stanley Cup playoffs. If we can't travel to Canada, either as among the provinces or from the U.S. to Canada and back, we'll make whatever adjustments we have to get the playoffs completed. This was 2 days ago.
Yeah, this is NBC Sports.
I'm on the NHL.com website.
Yeah. Says the border remains closed to non-essential travel and issue the NHL address before the season by realigning its divisions. All 7 teams in the North Division are based in Canada, and they play against only each other through the first 2 rounds of the postseason. So the Canadian teams are going to play themselves for the first 2 rounds.
Well, what it sounds like is the final rounds of the playoffs is going to be one team from each division. So however they get down to that, I have no idea, but that is, in theory, the goal.
Commissioner Gary Buttman said the NHL isn't planning to hold the playoffs in any kind of a bubble like it did in Toronto and Edmonton last year, but it could do something similar to that if necessary to accommodate Canadian regulations. We're going to try and maintain our flexibility and our agility, Buttman said, and we will be respectful of those processes, of the process. So they have no clue.
No, they don't.
That's what he's saying. That's why his name is Buttman.
I mean, I can tell you one thing, that the Red Wings probably won't be in it.
No, the Red Wings aren't in it. That's not the point. I'm trying to figure out how the Canadian teams are involved. I ain't talking about the Red Wings. No, they ain't making it. Ain't got to worry about that. All right, let's see. We got motion device. What else should we play? We can't. There we go. We got motion device. What else?
Yeah, one of them things.
What else you got? What was the one you wanted to play and you kept saying you were going to play it and you never had it?
That is a good question. I think that was the Brazilians.
Oh, was that it? Oh, we should play. We haven't played Raven Black in a long time.
Yeah, you haven't been creeped out in a while.
Yeah. Oh, I was creeped out in the hotel room, but that's a whole nother thing. Trust me, it really happened.
If you say so.
We'll play 5 Feet Underground. That's a good one.
Typical where I sleep.
5 Feet Underground. What about As Strange as Angels? Have we played them in a while? We'll play them. We'll throw them in there. And let's see, we could play one more. What else could we play?
Who the fuck is Critical Bill?
Oh, that's what you want, huh?
As I peer over your shoulder trying to see what's on my disc.
All right, well, there's 4 and motion device.
I have no idea who the fuck Critical Bill is.
Raven Black, As Strange as Angels, and Critical Bill. Local Metro Detroit band.
Yeah, man.
And we will come back and we will dive into the hockey playoffs.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh, and we've still got big news about a new show coming to Tap Detroit this Saturday.
Holy shit, that's right.
Now we've got to get that out.
Yes, we do, because those dudes are nice.
So we got to get that in, and
they'll make
And we only got half an hour left in the show, so we got to promote it. We got to promote it, and we got to promote that guy that does the show on Friday.
Oh yeah, that dude too. Wait, no, does he?
The Odd Pod.
Yeah, I think
on Friday.
I think it might
on
be
tapdetroit.com.
I could be wrong, but I think it might be out this week.
But it's on tapdetroit.com.
Yes, it is.
On Fridays at 8:00. Here and only on tapdetroit.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Check out Motion Device. Raven Black, As Strange as Angels. Critical Bill.
and all that good stuff right here. Plankman Show.
Watch where you're going.
Ugh.
Watch where you've been. I was afraid to release the beat.
Ah.
Why do I feel so restless? Is it because I'm not like you? Watch where it runs. Catch it before it hides.
Anything special I need to know about using the camper bathroom?
The door's probably locked.
Huh?
The door's probably locked. What did I do with the keys? I had the keys. I went out there and made sure the water pump was on.
Unless you prefer I just use the garage as cover.
Well, I don't want to do it. You don't do it. Oh, I don't care.
Watch where you're going, watch where you've been. Nothing's all you see.
Hey, this is Sarah from Motion Device, and you're listening to us on TopDetroit.com.
You can't get it to the roots. That's the problem.
Oh, well, my school is back. Yeah, well, anyway, I told you
Hey friends, Don No Deal back here to bring you another great product you can't live without. You've heard of 5-hour energy, and there's even 7-hour energy drinks. Don No Deal has taken the energy drink game to a whole new level, presenting Don No Deal 5-minute energy drinks. Coming in a variety of colors and flavors, Don No Deal has what you need to get through those last 5 minutes of your everyday grind. Strawberry, raspberry, even fruit punch, and for a limited time only, our special hobo stew flavor. Approved by the FDA to contain no actual energy boosting value whatsoever, Don No Deal 5-minute energy drinks are just what you need when you're looking for that quick boost. Kids love it, guys slam it, women chug it, Evil loves it. So don't wait, order yours today. Don No Deal 5-minute energy drinks, not available in any store.
It's getting hard to make sense of me. I'm not the person that I'm supposed to be. The best is poison and it tastes right. When I search for salvation, when it's so hard to see. It's the world.
background here. Well, no, I'm saying. I haven't seen him since I did that. Kyle? I'm hoping he's dead. If he's not, how much longer, right? What?
You have no point of the cash flow, or you won't be unaffected by
There's no hope so. Because he hadn't been out. He's got a big hole. And that's part of what, under that deck, there's like a tunnel. And that's why you fall in. Because there's a damn tunnel.
Maybe you have a secret bunker in here, you don't know about it. Planky bunker. Find somebody's buried treasure.
Buried treasure.
Is there an actual tunnel, or is it the old plumbing going in the back?
No, it's a tunnel like a groundhog. Or a mole, or...
Well, maybe you disturbed it when you did the back up. No longer safe. It's a good thing if you haven't seen them for a few days.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
Maybe you got them.
I'm hoping them carrots get him in. Because I was going to buy that rifle, and then I'm like, well, what if I buy this rifle and I never see this groundhog again? And what do I do with the rifle?
Who the fuck is Critical Bill? Last stages with them before he got signed. Sold out shows coast to coast with the homie Tax 9. I paid dues and I put in my time. I wound it backpacks. DMC kicked all time. It blew my mind. The complimentary king. He took the time and he listened to
What the heck is John's show's name? I don't even remember.
Brain fog.
From the data overseas, we're getting our shine. Rightfully mine. See, I'm the king of this hip hop rock.
Brain fog sessions.
I gotta remember to say that. He wants me to listen to it too. I haven't even listened to it yet. I'm like, well,
He sounds fucking excited.
yeah, he is. Oh.
Who the fuck is the Plankman Show? That's
Oh,
what everybody's asking.
I love Critical Bill. Them guys are great.
They sound like they put on a good live show.
Oh, they do. They put on a hell of a show. And it'd be so nice when we can have live shows again.
Yeah, maybe you can talk me out to going out to their annual Christmas show or whatever it is they put on every December.
They do one Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, that's what it is.
Yeah, Thanksgiving Eve or something. Like after everybody's filled up on turkey and shit. I never went to one of those shows, and then I finally had the time off, and I went, and I was talking to a singer. I can't remember his name. I feel terrible, but I'm talking to him, and I'm like, dude, I have never made one of these shows. And he goes, but you made it this year. I go, yeah, because I finally have a job where I don't have to fucking work the next day. And he's like, well, that's a good thing. I said, yeah. I said, I can finally come out and have a good time. And then COVID hit. And that ended the good time.
Yes, it's been such a wonderful time for the last year and couple months now?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at almost 2 years of this. Like, oh, what fun.
It is to be in a COVID.
So anyways, we have big news here at Tap Detroit.
We do.
Yes.
What kind of big news do we have?
It was tough negotiations to get this show on, but
Really?
yes,
I mean, how many hours of negotiating?
Oh my God. I negotiated and negotiated for hours on the phone the other night.
Attorney's fees?
Oh my God. It was crazy.
Very crazy. Huh?
It was crazy the stuff they demanded. And I had to give.
Jesus Christ.
But I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. The show's great. What was it? The Brain Fog Sessions.
Yeah.
With my main man John Fox and Brad.
Yeah. Mr. Parks.
And
Mr. Fox and Mr. Parks.
Yeah. And
what were some of the things they demanded?
Oh my God. I don't even want to go into the list because it got a little crazy. It got a little crazy.
Free escort commercials?
No, it got bad. It got like.
Did it get rough and rowdy?
It's like, seriously, guys, I can only give so much, But anyways, these guys don't really have like any radio experience. So they're perfect for Tap Detroit.
Well, two people that are on this show have radio experiences, and we're still surprised they're on Tap Detroit.
Yeah. So they're a little nervous about the first show. I believe we're going to play it Saturday. I got to look at the schedule again because I just want to
verify.
No, I just want to remember. Yeah, okay. Main Street Blues plays Saturday at 7. So I think we were talking like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Because, on Saturday and Sunday we have great numbers because we have great shows on the weekend. And
we have real radio experts on.
So in the negotiations with, Fox and Parks there, I said, look, man, I will
concede.
I will give you a day of the week. What is the noise?
I have no idea what your noise is. It's not coming from me.
I will put you on on a day where we already have great numbers. That way you already have an audience, right?
It's great to be great.
So I said, I am doing my best to set you guys up for success, as opposed to myself, where, whatever. So, that was, hey, we need listeners, and I said, well, Saturday, there's listeners. I'll give you Saturday. And they're like, okay, but we got to have great numbers. I said, hey, you guys don't even have radio experience, and you want great numbers right off the bat.
Yeah, well, that's why they're not on Thursdays.
That's why they're not on Thursday. So, no, I'm very excited to listen to the show.
It's going to be a repertoire of stuff, too. Right?
Yeah, they're
Did you like that word?
They're going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. They're going to play music. They're just going to talk about, life in general or whatever, like no censorship here. So, very excited to add these guys to the Tap Detroit family, or whatever you want to say, Tap Detroit Network. And I think they're going to be all right. Get the first one out of the way. This is what I said. I said, get the first one out of the way. First one's probably going to suck. But it's okay. Because it's a learning curve,
Well, it takes a few to get to it.
Yeah, you got to learn how to do this, like.
I mean, look at us. We've been doing this, and we're not in any kind of a group.
Yeah, like, believe me, when me and Tiny started doing it, there was no, like, playbook on how to do all of this. Olin just said,
do it.
There you go. There's the board. Like, well, what do I do? How do I do? Like, oh, turn that on. There you go. Like, that's all you're going to tell me? Like, that's it?
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah. Speaking in the mic, push that button. You're good.
Avoid dead air.
Yeah. And it wasn't even avoid dead air. It was like, well, if there's dead air, so what? This isn't real radio, And, but me and Tiny, because coming from a radio background, like yourself, Ted, we're sitting there going, oh, there's dead air. So we're freaking out, and Olin's like, dude, nobody cares, like, so
it's funny how the transition happens, right? In radio, there's always got to be something there, and then we're here and meh.
Yeah, we would have lots of dead air, and
you wait long enough, the auto DJ takes over for you.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like with this, you got to be careful because, if there's too long of dead air, the auto DJ kicks in and it says, okay, well, I'll take over.
Yeah, you suck. I'm just going to take over.
But
give the people what they want.
I'm excited to see what these guys do. We had a fun conversation the other night. We were laughing and joking, and
they're good.
And they're like, we got to get you on our show, and we got to come on your show. And I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. Little cross promotion stuff. Like.
Well, Fox should be a veteran. He's already been hoarded out on Odd Show.
Yeah, and this show. He's been on this show like 2-3 times.
So he should already be a veteran.
Yeah, he's
well experienced.
He's good to go. He's just nervous, and I get it. Like you've never done radio before, so you're a little nervous. But I mean, everybody and their kid sister has a damn podcast now.
Yeah.
I listen to Sirius XM, and it's like, Jesus Christ, everybody's got a podcast.
You get a podcast, and you get a podcast.
I mean, this thing right here has a podcast Sunday on tapdetroit.com right here. This thing, whatever it is, it has a podcast on Tap Detroit. I swear to God, it does. What's his name? Steely McBean has a podcast on Tap Detroit. Swear to God. All you got to do is tune in. You'll hear it. But yeah, Fox and Brad, they'll be all right. You just got to get the first one under your belt, and they were, you know, he even said they like re-recorded it like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like,
Wait till they discover that there's the edit button. You can just edit what you didn't like out of it.
well, that's what he said. You know, he's like, we started something and then we were like, no, that was stupid. So they erased it and did it again. You know, and I'm like, yeah, that was the thing I always hated about like when I did the blues show, because I would pre-record it, and for an hour show, it would take me 3 or 4 hours because I would hear the dead air, or I would sit there and go,
Coming up next is oh, I slaughtered that net. We got to do it over again.
Yeah, so I would sit there and cut everything, and it had to be the perfect hour, you know, but it took me 4 hours to do this one little hour. And it's like, you think, you know, oh, when you're pre-recording it, it's easier. But it's not, because then you sit there and you start analyzing everything. You know, you're like, well, I should have played a commercial after that. You know, that would have been a good time to play a commercial. Well, let's put a commercial there and do the, you know.
Oh, shit, now it's too long.
Yeah, you know. It's like, well, it's only supposed to be 58 minutes. Well,
I don't want to get that song. I like that song.
Yeah, so I think they'll be all right, man. They'll be fine. And
well, they'll be one of the better shows on this, wonderful network we have.
Somebody's got to be good on here. Jesus Christ! I mean,
we all know what kind of operation this show is.
Yeah,
totally killed it.
Yeah,
I had such high hopes. I mean, remember I used to have show prep and come prepared, and
I don't know what show prep is.
You destroyed that image real quick. You're like, yeah, fuck it. You don't need to let this show up. Show up and just say something.
Well, Tiny used to do that, you know. Like I would prepare for like a week for the show, and then Tiny would just be like, "Oh, hey, I want to play this song." Okay, what song? Oh, you don't have it, but I want to play it. Okay, do you have it? I think I might have it. Well, we're on the air right now. And if you want to play it right now, you got to kind of give it to me so I can play it on the computer. Or, you know, maybe we should have figured this out ahead of time, you know? Not really.
Yeah, it was the good old days.
So
and now you know why all these people had cigarettes just overflowing in the ashtrays.
Yeah. Let's see. What should we end the show with? What should we play to end the show? Man,
it's already that time.
It's a tough decision.
Yeah, so many good things to play. Maybe I have to play 2 songs or 2 bands. Or a couple bands. I have no idea what you want.
I don't either. I'm used to Dan telling me what to do.
Wow.
Oh, let's see.
You know what you haven't played in a while?
What's that?
Waylon.
That's a good choice.
When was the last time you played with Waylon?
It's been a long time.
Them dudes are good. Another Yoko, Michigan band, right? Over from the Grand Rapids area.
Wayland, Michigan.
Yeah, which is just outside of Grand Rapids?
No, it's near Hastings.
Near Hastings?
Yeah, which is where Six Prong Paw is from.
Oh, there you go. Play your 6 Prong Paw, too.
We'll do this one. And I always play 6 Prong Paw because I love them guys.
Good stuff there.
Them guys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Friends of the show. And
what's the guy from Monroe, too? Pickaxe Preacher. When's the last time you played something from them?
I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know if they got something new coming out. I thought I heard something about something. Maybe John Fox knows because John Fox was in their video once.
Wow, that's awesome.
let's play something I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna play
That one.
a Six Prong Paw song that I don't normally play, just because I can.
That's right. You can do it. You can do whatever you want to do.
And Pickaxe Preachers. We'll play that one. And that's our show. So if you ignore like the first 20 minutes, the show was great.
Oh, come on. Everyone wanted to hear about the camera.
Nobody wanted to hear about that.
But hey, you got the camera on.
Yeah, it's right there.
The good camera.
It's right there.
Somehow, magically, disappeared. You didn't swear at it enough. That's what I'm thinking.
And I'm going to turn it off right now.
Bye-bye.
Bye, YouTube. You're done.
See ya.